Hey, what's up guys, it's Andrew back again with another video, and here we are. So right now I'm so excited because we just hit 600 subscribers, and that's mind-blowing, but that's not the main point of this video. What I'm going to be doing today is jumping back on the upload train. I know for a while I've been very sparing about my whole upload schedule, and I really haven't been making any good videos lately, so I'm going to be getting back on that because my projects that I've been working on with, you know, the wedding and everything and short film is starting to come to a close. So I'm really excited to start making more videos for you guys because I've been getting so many comments and, you know, like personal messages on Twitter and in my email inbox every day, basically people saying, when are you gonna start uploading again? I really miss your videos. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. Now today I'm going to be answering probably one of the most popular questions that I get on my channel right now, and that is, what's my filmmaking gear? What do I use to shoot these YouTube videos as well as just make my videos in general? So today I'm going to be going over what camera I use, what mics I use, my lighting, pretty much everything that I use to make this kind of video right here possible. But I also want to emphasize the fact that you can use any camera for filmmaking, but I will get to that in a bit. So first things first, my camera. I shoot on the Canon 70D. I got it about a year ago and I absolutely love it. The main reason for that is because of the dual pixel CMOS autofocus that is built inside of this thing. Now the reason why it's so nice is because for settings like this where I'm actually facing the camera, I can just rotate the screen around and then I can see exactly what my framing is, but the dual pixel CMOS autofocus will keep my face in focus a lot better than any other DSLR in the market. And pretty much the reason for that is because this technology is only implemented into the 70D. It's not exactly the reason to buy it, but it's a great feature, and especially for vloggers and YouTubers like myself, this feature just kills. And then paired with that, the lens that I use is the standard kit lens 18 to 135mm IS-STM. This lens is great. It's a kit lens, so you can't expect ridiculously good image quality or amazing optics, but it's pretty sharp. It's got fairly decent image quality. I mean, it's, you know, it's not like it's, you know, like a smartphone quality lens or anything like that. It's wide enough at 18mm so you can get some pretty good wide shots with it, and it's also zoomed in quite enough, especially on an APS-C size sensor, so you can get some pretty good close-ups and some pretty nice telephoto shots with this thing as well. The really only issue that I have with it is the fact that its aperture is not constant, so when it's fully zoomed out it's 3.5, and when you zoom it all the way in it stops down to 5.6, so it's a bit of a bummer. It's not the best when it comes to getting really shallow depth of field, and it's not as good as, say, my 50mm in low light, but it is certainly a great lens. It's a great all-around lens, a great starter lens, and it is the lens that I use 95% of the time when it comes to shooting YouTube videos. Alright, so now let's talk a little bit about stabilization. So my scenario is a little bit unique because I have a custom Manfrotto tripod setup. So my legs are actually a pair of Manfrotto Bogan legs. They're aluminum, they're really nice, they're sturdy. They're not the best for video. I really would have liked maybe like a tilt ball head or something like that. But yeah, these legs are nice. The only issue is that one of the thumb screws is broken, so I had to supplement that with a wing nut. I am planning on getting a new thumb screw in a little bit here, but yeah, it's a great pair of legs. And then on top of that, I have a Manfrotto 502AH fluid video tripod head. So this thing is just about as heavy duty as it gets when it comes to video heads. It's pretty overkill for a DSLR, but to be honest, this thing will last you a lifetime. It's made of aluminum, some of it's steel, some of it's rubber, some of it's plastic, but really this thing is just amazing. It's super solid, and it uses Manfrotto's patented fluid drag system, which means that all the pans and tilts that you get from this thing are so smooth, and really, if you have the budget for it, I can highly recommend Manfrotto's products. They really are great, and yeah, that's the tripod setup that I use every single time I shoot a video. Alright, so now let's touch a little bit on audio. So I've kind of gone through a few different setups in the past. The one I'm actually using right now is a Rode video mic plugged right into my camera with some custom EQ in post-production in Audition. However, I used to use a Zoom H1 right here. I use this for a long time. I actually have two of these. One, well, I use both of these for weddings pretty much. But basically, I used to use this adapter right here. This is a cold shoe to quarter 20-inch adapter. And basically what this allows you to do is take the Zoom H1 and you mount it right on top of this adapter, slides right onto the camera, and that allows you to mount the Zoom H1 right on top of your camera. So that's great because the Zoom H1 has really great stereo quality. The only issue with having the Zoom H1 on top of a camera is the fact that it needs to be static. You cannot be moving the camera around or handling the camera or the mic in any way because the Zoom H1 is very, very good and prone to picking up handling noise. So that's a bummer, but on top of the camera, it works great. Only reason I stopped using this is because with the shotgun microphone that allows me to isolate a lot of the sounds. Actually, this Zoom H1 with the built-in mics has been giving me some problems. It has some terrible hissing issues, so that's actually why I bought the second one, just in case this one failed on me. But yeah, that is my audio setup. I mean, yeah, it's just a Rode video mic on top of the camera. The Rode video mic costs about $100 to $120 depending on where you buy it. It's very cheap and it gets really good audio quality. So that is the audio setup that I use. Alright, so now when we start to talk about lighting, this is where things get a little bit interesting. So for those who don't know, or for those who haven't seen my older videos, you may know that I have a window that's right in front of me here. So I've got a nice big window that I shoot in front of, and what that allows me to do is harness the sunlight that comes into my room, and I use it as almost like a giant softbox. So basically, because the sun is so big in the sky, it casts a really soft light in through the window, and that allows me to basically illuminate my whole body, but also creates a nice amount of depth from the foreground to the background, as the back of my videos is generally pretty dark. So that's the setup that I like to use the most. I just like to shoot in front of windows because it gives me a really nice even light on myself and whatever subject I may have in front of the camera, and then behind me it's mostly dark and secluded, which is nice for bringing out the subjects more. Now that's not the only light that I use though. I also use a bit more of a filler light off to my right here. It's actually just a single incandescent bulb. It's fairly warm, so that kind of casts a nice yellow tone on this side of my face, while I have a nice blue, almost daylight tone on this side of my face, which is great because that really helps to mix the lighting a lot more, and that certainly helps. So yeah, that's about all the gear that I use to shoot these episodes and make InfoCannon possible. However, I just want to say real quick that none of this equipment is even near necessary for making the type of videos that I make. I would say that you could make videos that look very similar to mine on an iPhone, and you could record the audio on an iPhone, and I mean, heck, you could even edit the video on an iPhone. I mean, that's how amazing technology is. Anyone can make a video today. Anyone can make a film today. All of these comments that I get on my videos are people saying, yeah, what mic do you use and what camera do you use? I really want to make videos. I mean, I get emails from kids and like people saying, I want to make videos, I love your channel, I love the quality, you're so unique, what camera do you use? No, okay? No. If you want to make videos and if you want to make a channel, make it happen with what you have. It's not about what you have, but how you use what you have. I would be willing to guarantee that you have access to the sun and a camera, and pretty much every camera has some kind of mic, and basically as long as you have some kind of lighting, as long as you have something good to put in front of the camera, and as long as you have creativity, you can make it on YouTube. The only reason I'm making this video is because everyone has been asking me what camera and mic and lights and editing software that I use. So I'm answering all the questions. But this is not a show-off video. I'm not trying to show you all of my equipment because I think I'm better than you. As a matter of fact, if I could have spent a little bit less but gotten some higher quality stuff, I probably would have, because I don't want to spend money just to make good stuff. I want to spend enough money so that I can make good stuff. And really, this DSLR is nowhere near necessary to make YouTube videos. But that's about it for this video. If you guys did enjoy it, then I would so appreciate a huge like on it. And also, I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So if you guys could help me along on that, that would be amazing. We just hit 600 subscribers and that's just amazing. So if you guys want to help me on that journey, please feel free to subscribe. I will be coming out with more videos, most likely every week, like a few every week. So please stay tuned for that. It's going to be awesome. I'm so excited. I have so many ideas, so many things I've learned from all the past film projects, and I have so many awesome tech videos coming out. I can't wait to share with you guys. So thank you all so much for watching. My name is Andrew, and until next time, thank you for watching.